Good day, Zachary, the Texas hotspot Goot, LA Beast here, and I just literally came from your channel. I subscribed, and the first thing I do when I go to somebody's YouTube channel, I go to the About section, and you have it filled out perfectly, like what people should expect when they come to your channel. You have like a business email, like a PayPal for people to help support what you're doing. So hell yeah. And then I scroll back to the first video on your page, Zach. You have not been doing YouTube very long, and like you've already, it seems like you've done more spicy things than most people have done on YouTube altogether, since like May of 2020 or something like that. So I commend you. I commend you for having a stomach, being able to handle spicy things such as this. Johnny Scoville's Tube of Terror, to where you handled it like an absolute boss. And like I'm good at like getting the peppers down or whatever the challenge is. But like the Mad Dog 357 Plutonium 9, 9 million extract, and this actually caused like pins and needles in my face. My mouth went numb, and like the endorphin rush was so strong that like I was like out of it. And like, bah. I think my problem was I drank the entire bottle of Pepto-Bismol, and that was the end for me in the Tube of Terror. But, you asked quite possibly if I can give some advice for your journey to stay motivated and keep on keeping on. And the key word that I saw there was journey. And like, sure, like, there's a lot of people starting YouTube channels who want to get to the top. And you know what? For some people, it's like overnight. But I read one somewhere like 5 or 6 years ago. An overnight success takes 10 years. I think it was like a celebrity that said that. And you know what? It's true. Like for me, it has not been an easy ride to get to where I am today. And am I done? Am I going to lay down and quit? Hell no. Like everybody's on their own staircase in life. Some people get to higher levels on the staircase faster than others, but as long as you're just keeping going one step at a time, up your own staircase in life, you'll get to where you want to be. And it is a journey. The YouTube thing is a journey. There's going to be many ups. There's going to be many downs. You're going to post a video that maybe you feel should get 1 billion views, and it doesn't get as many views as you want. The one thing that I've learned to get over BS or whatever that YouTube is doing is to continue to create. Always continue to create new content, and that hopefully will catch somebody's eye. That hopefully they'll go scrolling back through your library and binge watch your videos, and just always keep on continuing to create. Good sir. And it is a journey. It's blood, sweat, and tears. Like in 2011, Zach, I consumed a dried ghost pepper from this bag that my buddy bought in New York City, and I said it like tasted like 1,000 burning needles in my mouth. Because I never really had anything that spicy before in my life. And at my worst point, my friend who bought the peppers kicked me right in the balls. And yeah, like it's early on, like in 2011, 12, and 13, like when I had like 20,000 subscribers, I would study all the ghost pepper videos that were out there. And like some guy in Hawaii ate a ghost pepper and he's just like laying on the couch like, I don't feel good. And then, like, the next guy, he ate a ghost pepper. He's, like, lying on the ground. I don't feel good. And I'm like, what can I do differently? Like, those videos were inside the box. You got to think outside the box. And, yeah, like, I was like, when I'm at my worst, when I go grab the milk. And, like, my buddy was dressed as Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh to add, like, extra randomness to the video. Like, we agreed that it was going to kick me right in the balls. And you got to, like, throw in elements of surprise. When you make a YouTube video, it's like telling a story. And you take the audience on like a roller coaster ride with twists and turns, not knowing where they're going to go next. And that's what I try to do with my videos. And you can add royalty-free music at incompetech.com. Music can add value to a video. What else? Music, you can add pictures. Like if you're like, oh man, this pepper is hot as the devil's balls. You can like find a picture of the devil and then like find like a bunch of baseballs or something like that. There's a lot you can do to enhance and improve an already insane video of like you eating ridiculous, crazy, spicy hot things. So yeah, and I'll try and make sense here. Keep things simple. I feel like in my journey on YouTube, when I try and do too much, it doesn't go well. Like you always just have to keep things simple. Like when I use my magic shaving cream, like man shaves face with a vacuum cleaner. Period. End of sentence. Chugging a 6-pack of beer with a leaf blower. It's just like, you got to think outside the box, but keep it simple at the same time. And you know what? Trial and error, blood, sweat, and tears, continuing to create, continuing to move forward, one video after the other, and eventually you'll get to where you want to be. And yes, it's a journey, ups and downs, but I have no doubt, Zachary, the Texas hotspot goot, that you'll continue to create. And I don't know if you're ever going to be in New Jersey, hopefully when things get better. But this challenge at Papa Poncho's in Edison, New Jersey, it was featured on like the New Man vs. Food with Casey Webb. And they said the pizza was made with ghost peppers. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's manageable. And then when I got in there and like I tried to reassure, asking the guy if it was made with ghost peppers, he's like, oh no. He's like, it's made with like Naga peppers. And I'm like, fuck. I was like, damn it. And I barely made it through 3 slices. And like in the 6, I think it's probably 8 years now. In the 8 years that this pizza has existed on their menu, only 2 people have gotten up onto the Wall of Fame. So that's an opportunity right there. It seems like you can handle your spice. Every year, but this year, they have like the New York City Hot Sauce Festival or Expo or something like that, to where you can try to attempt to achieve the Guinness World Records title for the most Carolina Reapers eaten in 1 minute. And I ate 14 peppers, which equated to 69 grams. And the world record is 210 grams. And in this instance, my nose started to bleed. So that's an opportunity. All you got to do is show up, sign paperwork, and you could be a Guinness World Records title holder. So I think those 2 challenges, put them on your bucket list, and maybe one day you'll be able to attack and attempt those, good sir. So yeah. I wish you nothing but the best. For me on YouTube, it's been a long journey. It's been like a long, steady, uphill climb, just like that. And like what I've tried to do, I've tried to like build a solid foundation. If you have a solid foundation, like even if you take a couple steps back, you got that foundation to hold you up and prop you up to keep on moving. So just keep creating, think outside the box. Keep things simple. Make sure to have like a simple title, a great thumbnail, tag words. Think of anything that people might say about the subject of the video that you're doing, and write those in the tag words. So hopefully your video will pop up. And there, again, it all comes down to like what you got in there, how big your heart is. Mind over matter, your willpower to continue to keep on going, even though like YouTube isn't what it used to be in my opinion. But I'm grateful for the great people that continue to still tune into my videos, and I will never stop creating on YouTube. So, good sir, Zach, keep your bearings straight at all times, and I send you the good vibes of when I met a bearded lady at the Venice Beach Freak Show back in 2013. I passed those good vibes on to you, good sir. You can do it. I have no doubt. This is the LA Beast. Have a good day.